I've always loved how passionate college football fans are. They're more dramatic, more serious than people that follow politics. The other night, the Texas Longhorns suffered another loss to the Georgia Bulldogs. This makes 3 losses to Georgia in 2 years. And I've seen a lot of fans in the Burnt Orange in panic mode about the staff, the team, the culture that surrounds the program. But it's such a young team, and I just want to give them the time that they're owed to get to that next level. I think back to 2021 and 2022 when the team was younger and they weren't necessarily that great as a team as a whole. They didn't really work well together, but there was a lot of talent on those teams. And that's how I see this team, except just a little bit better than both of those teams. Whether this team finishes 7-5, 8-4, or even 9-3, I think this team's a good team. We talk about the standard at the University of Texas and the answer that Coach Sarkisian gave in the press conference the other day when he was asked about the disappointing season or the not hitting the goals or the standard of the season, something like that. And he kind of flipped it back to the media like, y'all put us in this situation. But what a privilege, you know? What a privilege to have those expectations. What a privilege to be preseason number 1, because that means people are paying attention to you. That means people think you're good. And if you don't live up to that, all you can do is get back to work. On top of that, this team's having to deal with all of these reporters dealing out Sark leaving for the NFL, Sark leaving for another job type rumors, when in reality, I don't know if he will leave. I don't want him to leave. I'm a huge fan of Coach Sark. I appreciate every single thing he's done at the University of Texas. Sometimes the play calling baffles me, but I'm not the one there with the personnel matchups. To the people that are calling for him to be fired, y'all probably weren't fans in 2021. Y'all probably weren't fans during Charlie Strong or Tom Herman. Y'all probably showed up around 2023 mid-season. Some people want to get rid of him because he can't beat a handful of coaches that no one else can beat. Those coaches, like Kirby Smart, are the standard for a reason. And it takes a lot of hard work to become that. Kirby's been at Georgia for almost a decade now. And plus, if he were to leave for an NFL job, who do you go get? I've heard a lot of Texas fans say they can go get anybody. And yeah, Texas can pay a lot, but that's just not how it works. You can't go get anybody. I don't think Lanning would show up. I don't think Freeman shows up. I don't think Saban comes out of retirement to save you. I don't think Kiffin shows up. I don't think any of these guys show up because they're all happy where they're at with the expectations that they have already, and they don't want it amplified by the University of Texas or its boosters. Trust in Coach Sark. He needs to get an offensive advisor. If he wants to keep calling plays, sure, but somebody might need to get in his ear a few times.